Hello everyone and welcome to Game 5 of the Stanley Cup Finals. We are in PNC Arena in North Carolina for Game 5. St. Louis lead the series 3-1. Carolina winning the Game 4, but currently losing Game 5 by 3-1. They were on a high from the last game, but soon came down to earth after 18 seconds when Gunnarsson scored in the first period for St. Louis, and that was the only score in that period. In the second, Tarasenko scored at 1:07 to make it 2-0, and things were not looking too good for Carolina at that point, but they did get a goal back on 9:57 when the fourth line were on the ice, and Maenalainen scored to make it 2-1, but unfortunately the St. Louis fourth line responded at 10:21 when Thomas scored to give us the current score of 3-1. So it's a must-win situation for Carolina again, as every game will be from now on if they manage to get past this one. And the Zambonis are going off the ice. One change for this game, I've actually created a new card at birth. Every time there's a clearing, it gives a neutral zone face-off, defensive zone face-off. So I've created a card just to give us a bit of variety. So sometimes the wingers or the centre could get it, and also on a defensive zone face-off, a second roll of 2 or 12 will give a delay of game penalty. So we're ready to start this third period must-win situation. Carolina have gone to 3-4 checkers for this period, and the puck is going to be dropped between O'Reilly and Aho, and it's a +2 to St. Louis on this, so a 6 on a +2. The puck will end up with Braden Shen. Braden Shen for St. Louis, a 42 is a 6, and we've got a +2 for both on the ODAI, so that's going to be 7. And so a block chance here, and it isn't going to be blocked. Shen will get his shot. At 23, Braden Shen gets the first shot of the third period. That's his 4th of the game, and McElhenney in goal with the 33 gets a great save and pushes it out to Dougie Hamilton. 30 seconds gone in this period. They're on forecheck 3, remember, 2-11, which is a 1. Going to be a shot on goal for Hamilton. His shot is on target, but it's not going to bother Binnington, who's really been the player of the series. And the save, and this comes out to Vladimir Tarasenko. St. Louis coming up the ice. 43 on Tarasenko is a 5, which becomes a 7, block +2. So there is a possibility of a block, and it will be blocked. And on a 7 on a +1, that will go to the advantaged player, which is Falk. So Justin Falk blocks that shot. And a 4 on a block shot will end up with Teravainen for Carolina. Carolina needing to score at least twice, well, at least 3 times to win the game, but twice to at least get into overtime if they can. 23 of Teravainen is a 7, which is a block automatic because it's a +2, and they've already got a 4. So 9 on a +2 is the right defender, Gunnarsson. Gunnarsson blocks the shot, and a 9 will deflect that puck out to Ryan O'Reilly for St. Louis. St. Louis coming up the ice, 24. 24 is a 9, and that's going to be blocked automatically. A 4 on a +1 is going to be the disadvantage, so Hamilton blocks that one, and Carolina with a 4 will pick the puck up through Teravainen. 1 minute only gone in this game so far. 21. 21 is a 31, and that could be passed unless there's a physical 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and there is. So the physicality of St. Louis take that puck away, and Braden Shen has the puck. 44, that's going to be a good one, is a 1, which becomes a 3. So Shen is going to get a shot. Shen gets his shot. on goal, but McElhenney with a 53 will save and cover up the puck, and the whistle will go, and we'll have a defensive zone face-off. 2 minutes gone in this third period. St. Louis lead 3-1 in the game and 3-1 in the series. So face-off between O'Reilly and Aho. A 5 on a +2 is going to end up with Teravainen, and Teravainen with a 1 is going to take the puck up the ice and take a shot. Teravainen gets his shot off, but Binnington is there, and a 62 off Binnington is a 4, and he will save the puck and send it out to Braden Schenn. St. Louis coming up the ice just need to win this game to win the Stanley Cup. 31 off Schenn is a 4, which becomes a 6. Block 1. So anything over a 4, it's not. It's going to be blocked. And that is a 6 on a disadvantage. So Falk will block that shot, his 5th block of the game. And 7 is going to be smothered by McElhenney. And we'll go to a defensive zone face-off in the Carolina end. 3 minutes gone in this game. Must-win situation for Carolina. 10 on a +2. So Niederreiter gets the puck for Carolina, and a 31. A 31 is a 3, which becomes a 5. A shot on goal for Niederreiter. Niederreiter's shot gets through to Binnington, but Binnington with a 52 is a 27. Makes a save, and it's going to be the 3rd highest shot frequency unless they can clear. Clearing is a 6, and they don't, so it's going to be the 3rd highest shot rating, which is going to be Teravainen. Sorry, no. It's going to be Niederreiter. So Niederreiter gets the shot. 55 is not going to be good enough. And a 61 off Binnington is a 6. He will save and cover up the puck, and we're at 3 minutes 30 in this third period. Face off in the St. Louis end. 11 on a +2 is going to end up with Tarasenko. Tarasenko with a 22 is a 1, which will be a 3. So he will get his shot off. Tarasenko. Tarasenko's shot is going to be easily handled by McElhenney with a 56. And it's going to be saved, but the goals come off their moorings, and the whistle blows for a defensive face-off in the Carolina end, and the lines are going to change. Let's have a look at the ODIs. 18 is a +1 for St. Louis. 19 is a +1 for Carolina. So Oscar Sundqvist and Jordan Staal are at the face-off spot. A +3 for Carolina at this point. 2, somebody's going to be thrown out of the circle. A 4 is going to be the visitor, so Sundqvist is out, and Pat Maroon will take over, and he's now a 5 difference. 6 on a 5, so it's going to end up with Jordan Staal. Carolina have the puck. 61 off Staal is a 28. Intercepted and a shot on goal by David Perron. Perron with a 61 is not going to trouble the goaltender McElhenney. 16 is a 28. Hi, Rob. Current score is 3-1 to St. Louis in a must-win for Carolina. 16 is a 28 on the save, so it could be 4th highest shooter unless it's cleared, and the clear rating is a 10. So it's going to be cleared. So I'll go to my new chart, and it is a 9 on my new chart. So it's going to be a defensive zone face-off and no penalty called. So 4 minutes 30 gone in the third period. Carolina must win, but are trailing 3-1. Face-off between Sundqvist and Staal +3. So a 10 on a +3 is going to end up with Oscar Sundqvist for St. Louis. 46. 46 is a 42. So there could be bench minors here. 21 there will be for St. Louis. The whistle will go. And this is going to be the second bench minor of this match. 21 gives us a time of minus 13 seconds. So that's 4 minutes 47, the time of the penalty. And it's the second bench minor penalty in this game for St. Louis. So Maroon will sit in the bench in the box for 2 minutes or less. Face off in the neutral zone. 11 on a +3. He's going to end up with the disadvantaged left wing. He's not there, so it's going to go to the right wing. Williams. 46. 46 is a 15. Gonna have to pause this for a second. Hello? Yeah. Yes. What? All right. So can you not get the part? Right. Okay. Right. Yeah, if you could, so I know what it is. Yeah, as I said, I don't need to do the moment, so. I don't know. Thanks, bye. Oh, sorry about that little interruption. Problems of life and motor cars. So, I've forgotten where I was. We had a bench penalty and Williams has recovered it. So 46 off Williams is a 15, and a 15 on a man advantage is going to be a pass Arsog, so he's going to pass this to Svechnikov. Can he get the shot off is the question. 21 he can, so Svechnikov gets his shot, and it's a good shot from Svechnikov. And can Bennington keep this puck out? 15 is a 3, and yes he can. Big save, and sends it out to Sundqvist. St. Louis close, but no cigar for Carolina. 43 off Sundqvist is a 29, and the 29 is going to lose this to the left defender Brett Pesce. Carolina with a 15. A 15 is a 5, and that's going to be a shot on goal for Pesce. Could do with anybody scoring at the moment just to keep this game close. Binnington on the save. 25 is a 3. He'll save it and get the puck out to Oscar Sundqvist. Sundqvist with a 61. 61 is a 28, and that will be intercepted by Justin Williams for Carolina, and he'll come to the ice with a double 1. So a shot on goal for Williams, and his shot isn't going to be good enough. Jordan Binnington, 24 is a 19. He's going to save it, and it's going to come back out, but Brett Pesce will pick it up for Carolina. 6:30 gone in this game. 46. 46 is a 42, and a 42 could be a 6 is a neutral zone face-off, so the whistle will go, and at 7 minutes the penalty is over. So St. Louis kill off the penalty. 7 minutes gone in this game, and St. Louis still lead 2-1. Carolina looking to get these 2 goals. Face off in the centre circle. 4-7 with a +3 is going to come out to Svechnikov. And Svechnikov with the 66, he'll get a breakaway. Range is 21, so it'll become 41. And he still doesn't get a decent shot off. Binnington once again, 32 is a 26, so Binnington will save. Can they clear it? And they can. The puck is cleared, and an 8 on my new clearing chart is a defensive zone face-off. Is it a penalty? It is not. And so defensive zone face-off in the St. Louis end. Score still 3-1 as it was at the start of the period. St. Louis keeping the game tight. Binnington in goals, keeping it extra tight. 2 good saves already from chances to score for Carolina. And Sundqvist and Stoll are at the circle. 8 on a +3 is going to end up with Justin Williams for Carolina. 62. 62 is a 9. And that's going to be a blocked shot. And an 8 on an even is going to be the right defender, who is Parayko, that will block this shot for St. Louis. And a 6 on a blocked shot is going to deflect into the crowd for a defensive zone face-off, but we will get a line change at the same time. Third line's coming on. ODAIs now are 17, which is a +1 for St. Louis, and 13, which is a 0 for Carolina. So facing off is Barbashev for St. Louis and McKegg for Carolina. They're even, so 8 on an even. It's going to be the visiting center Barbashev who picks up the puck, and a 51 is a 7, which is going to end up as a neutral zone face-off. 8:30 gone in period 3. Must-win game, but not working out. A 12. A 12 is going to end up with the visitors' right defender, which is Robert Bortuzzo for St. Louis, and he gets a 53, which is a 19. He will lose the puck, and Hayden Fleury will pick it up for Carolina. 9 minutes. 9 minutes gone. 44. That should be a decent one. It's going to be a 4, which becomes a 5. So it could be a shot on goal. It's a Soga. So we look for the highest shooting rate. Have they got anybody with a 44 assist range? And they haven't, so it's just going to be a neutral zone face-off. 9 minutes 30 gone in this period. 6 is going to be the visiting right wing, Alex Steen. So Alex Steen has it for St. Louis, and they keep coming up with the puck. 23 is a 25, and that is going to be lost, and Van Riemsdyk will collect it for Carolina and start moving up the ice. 42. 42 is a 7, which stays a 7, block 2, and so they need to get a 5 or more, and they don't, so it's going to be blocked, and it's a 5 on an advantaged, so it's going to be the disadvantaged defender, who is Bortuzzo, who will block that puck for St. Louis. And as with a 7, that will be smothered by Binnington, and we'll have a face-off in the St. Louis end. 10:30, still needing these 2 goals to get back into this game. Carolina 34. 4 is a home right defender, so Van Riemsdyk ends up with the puck for Carolina. 33, that's a good result. Unfortunately, it's on Van Riemsdyk, so it's going to be a shot for Van Riemsdyk, and the 66 is not going to trouble anybody. Binnington in the goals with a 65. He's a 35, so he'll save it, but there could be a rebound. Rebound is a 3, so it's the best I rating that's going to get the rebound. 7, 5, 6, 5, 5. So Van Riemsdyk's shot will come over to Martinook, and a 6 on a 7 is going to give us a shot on goal +4. So That's going to be 25. And it's not going to be good enough. So Martiniuk gets the rebound shot. And with a 65, it's going to be saved, and he's going to give another rebound up. This time it's a 1, so it's going to be the best. And it's still going to be Martiniuk, and it's with a 1. So it's going to be a defensive zone face-off. Binnington will cover up, and 11 minutes has gone in this period. 9 minutes to go. Carolina need 2 goals to stay in the Stanley Cup. 6. Visiting right wing, Alex Steen picks up the puck for St. Louis. 15 is a 2. So that's going to be a shot for Alex Steen. And he's worse shot than some of the defenders. And Steen's shot will not trouble McElhinney. McElhinney with the 61 is a 22. So he's going to save that, and it's going to be picked up by Jaden Schwartz. He'll skate around a little bit, and then he'll get a great shot. And he gets this shot on target. Can McElhinney save it? 42. 42 is a 4, and he makes a great save and gets the puck out to Jordan Martiniuk. That could have been the end of the game there. If that had gone in 22, that's going to be a good 1-1. Becomes a 2, so a shot on the goal for Martiniuk. 34 is not going to be good enough. And Binnington once again, 46 is going to be a 44, and that is going to be a save with a rebound. Rebound this time is going to be the second highest. 756. So that's going to come over to McGinn, and a 6 with a 5 is going to get a +2 on his shot on goal. And McGinn's shot is on target, but Binnington will make a save for 62, and he will deflect that out to the left wing, Jaden Schwartz, and at 12 minutes, Schwartz will dump the puck in. 34, that's going to be dumped into the right wing, McGinn, and the lines will change for St. Louis, and McGinn will now dump the puck back, and a 56 is going to end up with the right defender, Gunnarsson. So who is Gunnarsson going to battle with? It's going to be the center. So Gunnarsson has got a C of 8, and Stoll has got a C of 12. So Stoll will automatically win that. And who is going to pass that to? He'll pass that to the highest shot frequency that's left, of course, besides him, which will looks like it's going to be Williams. So he gets the puck back to Williams, and Williams will battle with the right wing. 6 is going to be the left defender, so he's got an I rating of 7. Left defender Bowmeister has an I rating of 5, so this could be a shot. 56 is not going to make a difference. And so Williams gets his shot, and a 54 off Williams is going to be saved by Binnington. 65, that will be a save and a rebound. Binnington gives up another rebound, so 4 is the second highest I rating. 7, 8, 7, 7, 6. So we'll take the shot frequency next. So that will come back to Williams, and it's going to be a 4 and a 7. So 4 and a 7 is just going to be a standard shot on goal. 31 is not going to be good enough. And Binnington with a 44 will make a save and get that out to Gunnarsson. And we're at 12:30. We can set the ODIs now. So it's going to be 7 and 14, 21 is going to be a 2. And 7 and 10, which is a 17. So he's going to be a 1. 8 minutes less than 8 minutes to go. St. Louis still with this 2-goal lead. 31. 31 is a 16. and plus a 1, which is a 17. So that puck will be intercepted by Jordan Stall, and we'll move to 13 minutes. Stall with a 22. 22 is a 1, so Stall gets a shot on goal, but it's not going to be good enough. They're just snatching at the puck at the moment. Carolina need to take a little more time. 46 is a 44, so it's going to be saved. And another rebound. A lot of rebounds being given up here. 5. 5 is the second highest I rating. 7, 8, 7. 7, 7. This time it's going to go to Svechnikov. And a 7, a 4 and a 7 is going to be a shot on, just a normal shot on goal. So Svechnikov gets his 5th shot of the game, but Binnington with a 44 comes up with a big save and gets it out to Gunnarsson. (23) Gunnarsson with the puck. 23 is 22, and so he will lose out to Jordan Stall. 14 minutes gone in this period. 6 minutes remaining. They've got to score 2 goals. 12. 12 is a 25. He'll lose the puck to the right defender Gunnarsson, who will get the chance of a shot if he can, and he can get the chance of a shot, and he gets it on target. Gunnarsson gets his shot on target. McElhenney needs to make a big save, and he makes a big save. Great save, great glove save, gets it out to Hamilton. 36 off Hamilton is a 33, and that is going to be a penalty, possibly. Anyway, let's have a look. Let's see what our chart says. 64, it's not going to be a penalty. The referee's keeping his whistle in his pocket, and it's going to be a neutral zone face-off. 15 minutes remaining in this game. Sorry, 5 minutes remaining in this game. Sundqvist against Stall. +3 for Carolina. They've got to score soon. 35. 8. 8 and a +3 is going to end up with Justin Williams. Williams with a 26 is a 16. They've got a +2, so it's an 18. So it's going to be intercepted by David Perron. St. Louis just happy to see this clock run down. 35. 35 is a 4, becomes a 5. So it's going to be Solga. So have they got a 35 assist? They don't. So whistle goes, neutral zone face off, 16 minutes. And at this point, the final line change is happening. So let's set the ODIs. So that's 9 and 14, 23. That's a +3 for St. Louis. And 9 and 13 is a 22, which is a +2 for Carolina. They've got to get a goal quick. +2 up for St. Louis on the face-offs. 8. Going to end up with Colton Parayko for St. Louis, and a 15 with a +2 is going to be a 5. So it's going to be a Solga and a 15. They're going to have somebody with that on the assist. So Parayko's shot gets through, and McElhenney makes the save and gets the puck out to Brett Pesce. 16:30 gone in this period. Less than 4 minutes. They've got to score twice. 56. 56 is a 26. It loses out to the left wing, Braden Shen. And Braden Shen with a 42. 42 is a 6. Becomes an 8, a 7. Block +2. It's going to be automatically blocked. And that's going to be blocked by the left defenseman, Pesce. His 4th block of the game. And then a 10 gets deflected out, and Pesce will actually pick up his own block. Carolina 42. 42 is a 21. He's going to lose that over to Braden Shen, and we're down to 17 minutes. 26 off Shen is a 15, which becomes a 17, and he's going to lose out to Sebastian Aho, and they're going to pull their goalie. So McElhenney is going to go. Let's get the time that the goalie is going to be pulled. 26 is going to be 17:01. So Carolina at 17:01 in P3, pull the goalie. Who are we going to bring on as the fourth? McKeggy's going to come on as the fourth skater. So 51. 51 is a 2, becomes a 5. That's going to be neutral zone because I haven't got anybody with a 51 Soga, so we're going to keep the goalie out. There's no point bringing him back in now. Face off is a 6, and that is going to go to the advantage left wing, who's going to be Braden Shen. And Braden Shen with a 63 is a 25, so he's going to lose it out to the right defender Jacob Slavin. But we're down to a minute and a half left in this game. 32 is a 26, and that is going to lose puck to Shen. Shen with a 12 is a 25, and again he will lose out this back to Slavin. 19 minutes gone, 1 minute remaining. 65 is a 29, not good enough. So that comes out to Pietrangelo, and Pietrangelo will take a shot, and 66 is not going to be good enough for Pietrangelo, so he's going to ice the puck, and we're going to end up with a face-off down in the St. Louis end. $10 on a +2. Disadvantage left wing, which is good. Niederreiter gets the puck. St. Louis just waiting for this time to run out. 2 becomes a 5. So again, it's a Soga, and they've got nobody that's a 51. So again, it's going to be a neutral zone face-off, and with 30 seconds from the end, 9 is going to be disadvantaged center Sebastian Aho. Sebastian Aho with a 16 is a 28, and he will lose it to the right wing Tarasenko, and my dice tower will fall over. Tarasenko will get a shot, 42, which is going to be on target because he gets the extra 20. So in the third period, St. Louis, and the time is going to be 19:39. So Tarasenko gets the goal. 54 on a 1.7. There's going to be 2 assists. 64 is 1 and 3. So that will be O'Reilly and Pietrangelo. So O'Reilly and Pietrangelo get the assists. Minuses go to the opponents, and we go to the ice for the face-off. Center ice, 3 is going to be the disadvantaged right defender, and he will play a 21, which is a 31. Is there a physical 12? 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Yes, there is. So they will take the puck away. St. Louis take the puck away. And the final horn goes in the game. St. Louis win the Stanley Cup by 4-1. St. Louis scoring the only goal in the third period. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Just had 9 shots in that period. Carolina 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16 shots. Could not get a goal. So the final score: St. Louis 4, Carolina 1. Jordan Binnington with 60 minutes in goal, and he faced 16, 26, 34 shots, conceded 1 goal. McElhenney 57.01, and he faced 13, 19, and then 8, which is 27 shots, and allowed 3 goals, and then there are 2 minutes 59 of open goal, and there was 1 goal, 1 shot on goal, and 1 goal. So St. Louis win the Stanley Cup, and the player of the series is awarded to Jordan Binnington of St. Louis. And there we have it. The 2018-19 Stanley Cup playoffs are completed. I quite liked my new chart. Didn't come into play very often, but when it did, it didn't give any penalties. Hope you've enjoyed this. You still with me, Rob? So St. Louis players go mad on the ice. Way. There you go. That's as mad as they go. You're still online, Rob? And I've got one person watching. I'm assuming it's Rob because he's talked to me during the game. I know he's not a big fan of this game. It doesn't give him what he wants from a hockey game, but that's fine. We can't all like the same thing. I love this game. It must be good from my point of view because I think it's better than Inside the Crease. But really what makes it is all these charts that I've got, especially things like this penalty chart. The other ones are just copies of the ones that are in the book. Just make it easier than having to flip through the book. I can have them all set up, and that's a Dave Gardner idea. But I also like this map because, as you've seen, or as if you've been watching them, you'll have seen, it's so easy to make a line change. But these things that I've got here, these charts here, assists and timing charts, fights and penalties, these make it so much easier to work out. I would be the same as PJ, really. PJ hates this game with a passion. He hates this game, and I can see why, because if you're using the assists and the penalties the way that I tell you to use it, it just takes so long. Whereas, you know, with an assist, you just have to work out from this card here how many assists there are, then roll the number, and if it's like a 1 assist on it's a 43, then you come down 43 and it's the 3rd highest assist rating. Done. No messing about, not rolling and saying did he assist, did he assist. He's the guy who's assisted. And same with the coincidentals and the fights. If it says it's a fight, it's a fight. This is Dave Gardner's, and you roll and it tells you who's fighting, and it could be the goalie. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, highest, second highest, major rating, and the goalie if it's a 66, and coincidental minors, same again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, goalie if it's 56 or 66, and it just makes things ever so easy and ever so much quicker. And I just have them, as you've seen, up here, and works perfectly for me. So I've got to decide now. I do have, but for some reason, sent me 2 lots of playoff teams. So I've got New York Islanders, Vegas, Dallas, and Tampa. So I could do the same same thing with the conference finals and the Stanley Cup finals for last season, if I want to, and if anybody's interested. So let me know if you'd be interested in seeing that. But rounding up, hey Dave, how are we doing, Dave? You just missed it. I'll shut that down just in case you want to go back and watch it. It's a must-win for Carolina, and I'm not going to tell you if they win or not unless you've already heard. Let me turn that over, because that's got the score on it as well. Yeah, I mean, I'm going to get another season. I'm going to get a season set. And I'm still looking. Oh, you saw, Rob. I hope Dave's not wanting to watch this, because now he knows what the score is. Might as well just do that. Going to get a set. Maybe 2004, maybe 2014. Don't know yet. Just let me get rid of my auto lock on. I'll put one back onto my phone. But yeah, I love the game, Dave. Love the game. And really, my love of it is because of all the cheat sheets and the cards that you've brought to my attention and that you've made. And I've actually, I don't know if you've obviously not been watching, I've actually made another one, because what I find with Atber is that if it's cleared, it's always going to be a face-off. And so I've created a new chart that you do a second roll, and if it's a 2, then it goes to the goalies who covers up. A 3 goes to the left wing. 4 to 6, I think it is. 4 to 5 is a neutral zone face-off. 6 to 10 is a defensive zone face-off, and then I roll again, and if it's a 2 or a 12, then it's a penalty. And then a right wing on 11 and a centre on 12. So it just mixes it up a little bit. But these ones of yours have been brilliant, Dave. I'm so glad that I saw you playing these and got copies of them, so that it does speed up things so much. That one is brilliant. The time I took your timing chart and I just made it into a little card. So you roll it, and if it's an X, you roll it again, effectively. And that one with the assist that you came up with, brilliant, mate, brilliant. So yeah, I've got to get another season set, but also I've got, as I said, the 2020 championship team, so I could do the championship finals and then the Stanley Cup final for 2020 as well. Zambonis are on the ice. They've borrowed the Zambonis from St. Louis. And of course, we are much richer than the Dave Gardner's ice pad. We've got 2 Zambonis. But having said that, of course, they're 2 smaller Zambonis than the one that Dave Gardner's got, so it takes them twice as long to cover the ice. This mat is brilliant. Love this mat. Can't recommend it highly enough. And it makes it so much easier to do line changes. And also, if I ever decide that I want to set up lines for power plays, I can just have little tokens on the players for power plays, and then it's just that quick. Yeah, it's been a good little project. I've really enjoyed it. I'm really glad that I bought the app for hockey. I think it's the best hockey game I've played. Some people may disagree, and I wouldn't have thought that when I first saw the game, because like so many, it was just a nuisance with some of the rules that you had to go through, and the rolling and rolling and rolling. And as I said, thanks to Dave for either producing or pointing me in the right direction for the cheat sheets and the quick reference cards. But I would recommend it. I know Rob's not happy because doesn't give him what he wants, but an awful lot of interaction and some really good, exciting hockey has been played on this mat. So, do I wait until I get a season set, or do I play Tampa, Dallas, Vegas, and New York? You've got two jabronis on the ice. No, two zambonis, mate, not jabronis. Zambonis. And the jabronis are on the ice. Ah, dear. What is it? Oh, well, while I've got you, I can have my moan, and I'm sure that when we do that games video, the game stream that we're going to arrange, Rob, I'm sure I'll have another moan or the same moan about it. I'm trying to get a football game, and the two games I'm looking at is Atba and Stratomatic. Now, Atba, the only trouble with Atba is that you get like a gazillion cards in a set under $114. The game itself is $14, and you get 2 pro teams and 2 college teams, because it's obviously a pro and a college game. So it cost me $40 to get the base set, and then $40 is what they charge to send it over to me. So $80, which is what effectively I've got with Atba, although, as I said, they sent me 2 sets of conference and Stanley Cup final cards by mistake. So I made a little bit on that, I suppose. So it's $40 plus $40, $80 for the game, and it's been worth every penny of it. So if I want to get another set, that's $75 plus another $40, because that's how much it's going to cost me to get it over here, $110. So I thought, sorry, no, football is $40 for the game with the 4 teams, 2 college, 2 professional. Shall I do this? Hi guys. Put my hat on for Rob. So yeah, let me just turn this way and do that a little bit. So it's $40 and $40 to send it for the game, and then a season set is $115. Phillies 5 straight wins, yeah. I think St. Louis was cancelled yesterday, wasn't it? Rain delays, rained off or something. Got cancelled. So that's what, $115. So it's nearly $200 to get that game. And the things I've seen about Atba football is there seems to be an awful lot of messing about on, or the people that I've seen playing it, an awful lot of messing about on Football Reference to work out the number of runs and that people are going to make, and number of passes that they're going to receive, and so that they can get as true to life a game as they possibly can, and that's fair enough. I like to do things like that. I use lineups that are the actual lineups in games when I can. So I thought $115, and as I can't think of the guy's name, but one of the guys that plays it, I think it was ID Jester that were talking about it. You know, you get all these cards and you only use 12. The rest are just there for if you need to check something every so often on a fumble or an interception. And I think to myself, that's an awful lot of cards to play a game of football. So I thought, well, that leaves me with Stratomatic. I've got second season, and I like second season, but I just fancy something a bit more meaty. And I looked at theirs, and it's like I can get a season set game for $63. That's the whole game. Yeah, Sheffield Wednesday second. They won yesterday. They won in some nondescript cup against Newcastle United's under-21 team, 3-1. So we started well in the season. We'll talk about that in a minute. So $63. I thought, oh, that's good because I get a full season, and I get the game. I'll order it. That'll be a nice present from the wife that she don't know about for my birthday. And so I went on and ordered it, and they want $83 to send it to me. So that's $150, just short of $150 for a $63 game. It's ridiculous. Why is it so expensive to send something over here? And why is it $40 if it comes from Atber and $63 if it comes from Stratomatic? So I'm stuck now. Do I pay $200 and get Atber just because I'm a bit hacked off with Stratomatic, wanting to charge me double virtually to send me something from the States? In fact, it is over double because it's $83 instead of $40. Or do I just say stuff it and don't get another football game? Stratomatic are ridiculous. How can they charge that much money? Stratomatic isn't COVID proof. Stratomatic aren't something, and it's not COVID proof I'm thinking of. But yeah, I mean, why is it so expensive? It's not that expensive to put a box in a plane and send it over to the UK. I mean, they say you're going to get it in 6 to 10 days. I don't give a donkey's if it takes 3 weeks. If I'm not paying that sort of money, it's stupid, absolutely stupid. Anyway, I've had my rant. But Wehey St. Louis have won the Stanley Cup, as they did in real life. Won it by 4-1 in the series over Carolina. I'll just give a quick run through of the scores in game 1. St. Louis won 6-2 in game 2. St. Louis won 3-0 in game 3. St. Louis won 4-2, so Carolina had to win 4 in a row, and they won game 4 2-0. But unfortunately today they couldn't hold out, and they lost 4-1 with a last-minute empty net goal. They actually took the goalie out with 3 minutes left, and it took them right to the end to actually get that goal. So who knows? Anyway, I suspect I will do the 2020 series as well, because it gives me something to keep playing the game. But suggestions, as I've asked for before, if you've got them, as to what season to get to do a season replay. Don't want it to be the best St. Louis team ever. Just want a St. Louis team that either just missed out on the playoffs, or they got into the playoffs and either got to the Stanley Cup final or didn't. Doesn't matter, as long as they're not the worst team ever in the league. Hi, okay and real. I got robbed in that game. Them officials were disgraceful in game 5. I don't know how you allowed it to go on, diving all the time. and my players get penalised. I don't know. Terrible, terrible, terrible. I'm thinking of lodging a protest about that. The 2000 St. Louis Blues. Where did they come? Were they quite a good side, or did they just miss out, or? So I've got 2000. I might do that. What's it like getting stuff over to Korea from the States? I've just been saying to Rob, who was on, that I was looking at Strat football. Oh, right. I was looking at Strat football, and yeah, that's the sort of thing I want. So I might look at 2000. In fact, that was the season after I came back from St. Louis, back to England. So, so yeah, that might be one worth getting. It's really odd because I weren't into ice hockey. I found it difficult to watch on TV when I was in the UK. We didn't see much because it was just so fast. And even when we came back from St. Louis, I still wasn't into ice hockey, but my wife wanted to go. And we started watching Elite League in the UK, and I really got into it. My kids ended up playing ice hockey, junior ice hockey. Yeah, I'd like to get PDF stuff, but you can't get Stratomatic on PDF, can you? But yeah, anyway, so $63 for the game and a season, and they want to charge $83 to send it to me. Whereas I could get APBA football, which was the other one I was looking at. But the problem with that is it's $115 for a set of cards, and 90% of the cards you don't use. So that's just another waste of money. Get this game, Hockey Unreal. Get this game, mate. APBA hockey. But don't do what I did and order a set. Order a set of a season set at the same time, and then get all the cheat sheets. And it makes the game so much easier. Yeah, it's ridiculous, isn't it? $83 to send something over from the States. I just can't bring myself to order it. I'd like to get it, but I just can't bring myself to pay $83 for a game that costs $63. $146 to get the game over here. It's appalling, it really is. So I know one thing. I had Strat ice hockey and Strat baseball many years ago. I don't have them now, but I know I won't be buying them again. Hey Ken, how are you? Stratomatic hockey, Stratomatic football, APBA football, Ken. What do you think? I'm having a bit of a whinge at the moment, Ken. So have you played Strat football or APBA football or both? Won't tell you the result of the game that I've just played, the hockey match. You can go back and watch it. APBA football is too expensive and not enough seasons. Well, this was the one thing. $40 for the game with the 2 college and 2 pro teams, and then $115 for a season. And it seems to me you get too many cards. See, that's my hang up there, Dave. I work on the damn things all day, and I don't find PCs sports games interesting. It's just like you're sitting there watching them. There's not enough interaction for me, so so really, I'm talking board games. So yeah, I mean, a lot of people that I've seen on YouTube say, you know, there's too many cards. Well, ID Jester does. ID Jester's always got something to complain about, bless him. But he's quite right. You know, you get an absolute gazillion cards and you don't use them. So my only experience with Strat football was the old college football game they had. Yeah. But my problem, as I've said already to HU, with the football for Stratomatic is I can get the game for 63 quid, which includes a season set. But they want to charge me $83, $63, not 63 pounds. They want to charge me $83 to send it to me. And you know, that's just, well, if it was somebody on the street, it'd be theft. $83 to send me something to the UK. Oh, Hockey Unreal doesn't play tabletop goo ball, whatever that is. I think it's more like football, he meant. I'm sure that the football would be great if its players got on it and changed the whole game around entirely to make it playable. Yeah, that's the other thing I've heard. It's not an easy game to play, although when I've been watching it just seems that you've got to take all day to set it up and then you play the game and it's fine. I was going to watch that. I actually didn't watch it, Dave. But I've seen Sportsman Z play Strat, and really that's where I thought, yeah, should I get that? I mean, I've got Inside Blitz, but I find that you're looking at the rules all the time because everything's gets intertwined. And I've also got Second Season, and I do like Second Season. I just find it difficult with all the space it takes up having to look at the book all the time. Although now I've got my nice big desk here, that may not be such an issue. And I can buy a season on PDF and print it off. And it's a good solo game. And I've also got the cards that you can use to determine the plays. So maybe I'll just save my money and go back and play a bit more Second Season. But I like the way that Strat football looks. I just don't want to pay $83 to get something shipped. It's disgraceful. What are your thoughts? So anyway, currently we've got the 2000 NHL season as the season to get to play for my next ATBA. Now here we go, guys. We've got some ATBA hockey people. I have, because ATBA kindly sent me. Yeah, I've got that, and it's free, and it's good. That will be good to play if you're doing a season with ATBA or Strat or whatever, and you want to play a team like I would play Green Bay. You can play all the others, so you can get that season for Fast Drive Football. It's a lot like Dice United for the soccer. So that would be a quick way of playing all the other games. So, question for you hockey fans. I also got sent Tampa, Dallas, Vegas, and the Islanders for the 2020 conference and Stanley Cup finals. So should I do the same as I've done with the 2019s and play those games. How are the Colorado Rockies doing? So we're on baseball. Which project is... Oh, are you doing a Rockies project? So guys, I've got one vote for the 2000 season from Hockey Unreal. Anybody else want to chuck something out there? Now, Ken, is that yes, do the same for me, or is that yes, the same for Dave Gardner? Oh, Tampa Vegas stream. No, I'll do the same as I did with the other one and play the as lineups unless the games go past what was the original set, number in the series, or if the Stanley Cup teams are different. Yeah, I think I will actually, because I actually wanted, I asked them to send me the 2018 because I didn't know the game. It's only what I've seen from watching Dave play and a few others that's got me thinking, oh, well, I might do that, because as you probably know, I quite like Inside the Crease, but Atber is a better game, I'm afraid to say, and it has to be a good game for it to be a better game than Inside the Crease. And so when I ordered, I sent them an email saying, you know, is there any chance that rather than the 2020s, you can send me the 2018, 2019s? Because these are 2019, 2020. And lo and behold, when it came, I'd got both sets. So they obviously forgot to take these out when they put the other ones in. So happy days for me. But I don't think I would have enjoyed it as much had I just got these cards, because I've got nothing invested in these teams, whereas I'm a big Blues fan. So playing that series, at least I had some sort of interest to get into the game. But after playing 2 or 3 games, I was into it anyway. So I'll play this series this season as well, the playoffs, because that'll be good. I'll be doing that until my season cards come in, 2,000 at this moment in time. Nice video, by the way, HU. I hope you're not talking about Game 5, where I was robbed by the officials. The diving Russo's Gong Show, cheating a lot, getting my players penalised. Anyway, this is the official complaint, this HU. I'm putting an official complaint in about the referees. They were terrible. I think we should replay the Game 5. Yeah, maybe so, but it's odd because this has lasted longer than most games, and I really, in fact, it was really odd because this mat that I've got, I actually bought it before I got the game. Well, my daughter bought it for me, and then I had the game a month before I even opened up the box because I was just a bit too intimidated by the size of the bloody rule book. Too many, Ken. I got screwed in Game 4 and in Game 5. Yeah, but look at all the penalties that should have been called by those divers. How many times did you have a penalty where possible penalty where it wasn't a penalty, and the referees did nothing? You cost me, Ken, because all my players got injured, but hey, we still battled through adversity and got through to the final, which was the main thing. I think my players did remarkably well for a team that started off the way they did and ended up with only half a team because of somebody else's team beating my players. And again, there you see the referees didn't stop that, did they? They just let my players get beaten up by Ken's nasty team. What can you do? What can you do? But yeah, it was good watching that. I really enjoyed that that whole process. It was a long process to get the team sorted out. And I've got hockey bones as well. I've got that game, and it's another one. I just can't get into it, and I don't know why. I just can't get into it because effectively, I mean, they're all the same, really, aren't they? You know, they just roll the dice, work it out. I like inside the crease because a lot of it, well, it's all off the cards, really. I like this because I've got all those cheat cards and I don't mess about with the assists and the penalties where you're rolling and rolling and rolling, thanks to Dave Gardner and his little cards. It's just so quick, you know. It just makes it quick and easy to play. If an hour and a half is a quick amount of time to play a game, which I think it is, I don't mind spending an hour and a half playing a hockey game. And but hockey bones, and there's not a lot of chance in hockey bones. I just can't get into it. I've tried to play a few games, but I like watching you play it. I like watching the games that you've played, but I like watching all sorts of different games. Yeah, inside the crease is great, but unfortunately, it's just the bit on the end that I don't like. I like to roll the dice because it's like all PC games. The way I look at it is you just sat there going click, 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 and it's telling you what happens. But that's me. But my job is writing software, so you know I'm sat here doing this all day, and I just don't want to look at PCs and laptops and play games on them. It's maybe that's what it is. But hey, he's to his own, you know. I want to see you play more Akbar hockey, Dave. Really I like watching you play Akbar hockey. You get into it. I've got the old I've got more of a voice for golf, I think, because I like to keep it low, but you get really excited by it, which is fantastic. But yeah, I'm the same as you, Hockey Unreal. I like to touch the cards and touch the dice, and rather than just look at it on the screen and think, yeah. I actually tried the inside the crease download that you can get, but it kept falling over as well. So so that didn't really help. But yeah, I'd rather feel the cards. And there's something, you know, when you've got the mat in front of you, or no matter what game it is, when you've got the mat there, it's just there's something about it rather than just looking at the screen. Took it when it wasn't called Face Off. That's hockey bones. Yeah, I'm sure it's a good game. I just can't get into it. I've tried 2 or 3 times. I just can't get that oomph from it. I don't know. Maybe I've just not got the brain for it. It's great watching Dave's. It's like watching our Red Sox fan. You know, watching Dave play hockey. I'm sorry, Dave. I can't watch you play anything PC related, and it's not just you. It's everybody. I've been watching Sportsman Z with his football, and he's started using the PC version. And as soon as I see the PC version, I just cut it off because I'm not interested. You know, I don't want to look at a screen to see somebody's screen. It just does absolutely nothing for me. But you know, stick some cards on the table, and I can sit and watch you all day. He is enthusiastic, isn't he? Ah, see, I've got one of these. And they're brilliant for cutting cards. And I've also got one of these. Which is brilliant for putting curves on the corners. Is it hockey bones that puts the gap between the lines on the cards? Because that sort of stuff annoys me no end, because you've got a double cut. Hi, PJ. You've missed it, mate. I've just finished At the Hockey, your favourite game. Yeah, they're brilliant. They're a few pounds. I don't know how much they'll be in Korea. Corner cutter. You just, let's have a think. So that's, just give us a second, guys. I'll just fold this piece of paper up into a nice card sharp. So if you imagine that as a card, yeah. So that's your card. You put it in there, press it, and it puts the curve on the card. Easy as that. Piece of cake. And also, when you open it up, you've got a little spy hole. Oh, I'm sad, really am. Hope to play Game 6 Cup Finals tonight. What's that? Are we talking hockey? Are we? Oh, the Seals. Seals fan 1 is live in another chat. How is this possible? So is Game 6 a hockey game, Dave? And if so, is it At the Hockey? Because I will be watching it if it is. PJ, I think you should give this game another chance. I think you should give it another chance, mate. Get all these cheat sheets and the game flows so easily. He's not answering. He obviously doesn't agree. Anyway, guys, it's 6:20 and I've got to go and cook for my lady wife because she has problems with her neck and finds it difficult to cook. I just think it's an excuse to make me do everything, but you know how it is. So I hope you've enjoyed this. Sorry, man, game irritated me to no end. Yeah, well, I've been saying to the guys, you know, I bought it and I had it for a month before I even opened the box because I was too intimidated by the bloody scoreboard. There's the actual rule book. But watching Dave Gardner and getting all his cheat cards and using his method for assists and penalties, it just I feel your pain when I read when I read about, you know, you got to roll and keep rolling just to find out if there's a penalty or if there's who's got the assist. I thought, God, no, this is not right. But watching Dave and getting his cheat cards and cheat sheets, it's just so much quicker. I think that's the problem with it. If you get into the minutiae of the actual game itself, it just drives you mad. But anyway, guys, I've got to go because I've got to go and feed the wife and things. So hope you enjoyed it. And if you haven't watched it, go back and watch it. I won't tell you that St. Louis won 4-1 and won the Stanley Cup Series by 4-1, just so that if you do want to go and watch it, you'll not know. So we're going to start with the 2019-2020 Islanders, Dallas, Vegas, and somebody else. Tampa Bay. That'll be my next one. So hope you'll come and watch that one as well. See you again, guys. Have a good evening.